Boom, boom. Scanner, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. All right, we got a little bit of Destiny Child up today. So I haven't done a video on Destiny Child in a little while, so I thought I'd go ahead and update everyone. We do have a new rag to break up. We do have season 25, which is in full swing. Gracing my screen is Revelator Natalis, one of the best PvP characters in the game right now. Her skill set, her leader skill, allows you to eliminate the other team's buff. So, for instance, if I was going up against a team that was using Revelator Nautilus as their, it would remove the buff that my leader. So it basically eliminates the leader option. So it makes one of the best actual. It makes her excellent for. It's only in PvP. Okay, so she really does not have usefulness in any other facet. But she's definitely one of the top PvP, which is why I've got her fully ignited, maxed out ignition with attack. So yeah, she's an awesome character. Also a beautiful design as well. But we do got season 25 up. We've also got a few things. Just a few days ago, the update, we now are able to increase our levels. Max level has been adjusted upwards. So we've been stuck at 80 for quite some time. But we're now able to gain some experience. They also came out with the new story mode. We do have this is just keeping up with the actual story, which I'm sure you're familiar with from the previous world boss, where Eve got infected with the Seraph, with the worms. You know, Loki's plan is, of course, to infect the entire planet with these worms that makes him go mad. So that's his plan. Not exactly sure why he would have such a plan. It doesn't make sense, but that's what he's trying to do. And his brother does not particularly like that. So his brother's starting to intervene. Not necessarily on our behalf, but and pretty much just to confirm with his mother's wishes, their mother's wishes. So that's exactly why that's taking place. They've also, so they've got the story mode updated to that point where Eve went, that, and then they fought down Eve, and where Loki's brother actually gave us the spear of Longinus that we used. It was actually a replica, but it still was effective. So yeah, so that's where we're at this point. So getting back, keeping the story mode up. In the Ragna break, we're going up against Kubaba, but this is top speed Kubaba. This is a water debuffer. Okay, don't confer. There's another Kubaba. There's Revenge Kubaba up as well. So I'm not exactly sure, you know, why they came out with another copy of another version of her. I guess we'll find out pretty soon here. But so yeah, I think is she Kubaba? She's a dark character. Is that a Kubaba? Yes, it's Kubaba. Revenge Kubaba is the dark attacker. That's the one that originally came out. That's a skin, so yours might not look exactly like mine. But yeah, so they came out with another Kubaba. That's and then we've got the character that is actually inside of the summons, which is Dark Shadow Yuna. This is a one-shot, so once you get her, it closes out. This one, 15 tries, guaranteed on the 15. And then this one right here, you just continue to pull if you want to max her out. She's not a bad character. She just does have a pretty good a skill set. As always, the character that's in the draw is generally the best character. You will get you'll get Kubaba from the actual Ragna break, from the raid shop. Rewards for your resets. Okay, you get some. You get the Rose Granada, and then you get Yuna's skirt, and then you'll get a dark ribbon. So this equipment is not for Kubaba; it's for Yuna, who's in the draw. Just so you understand that. Standard format, everything like that. Okay. You clear it. Clear it. Clear it. After you've cleared the 5th round, you then get usually skins, a copies of characters and stuff like that. So your goal is to get to the Slayer as fast as you can, and to do that, you have to clear out the main things up to 20. And once you get that, then you can roll into and start utilizing the Slayer raid. But you have to beat the full set first. Okay, and as always, you do have 5 inside of here, and then you run at least 5. Run the story mode for at least 5 times, just to open up more raids, because you want to try to do 10 a day so that you use up all of your booster tickets. Okay, and you only want to use a booster when you are the one that spawned the actual boss. Okay, and that'll get you the most effective buck out of it. As for the skill set, this is of course different from the child that you will get. This is just the boss skill set that she sees, and as you can see, she's a debuffer, heavy with attack. Okay, she inflicts decay, which deals damage each time a target reaches time of this buff, and brand deals number of buffs on target, a DOT plus 80 for every 4 seconds, max of 6 buffs. So she really just layers on the buff. A lot of DOT, so you're definitely going to want to have a healer inside your team. She is water, so you want to use wood preferably, or water. You do not want to use fire, because as she's a water, she's just going to annihilate fire. So I'm just running up a team with a lot of wood, okay, and I've got some water in there. Okay, I'll be changing this to Mars most likely. I just put Hera just to see what she would do. Didn't see anything of a difference, so I'll probably go with Mars, since I do have my Mars completely ignited. Right there. So yeah, I have completely ignited, so I'll probably just go ahead and use her. But yeah, so standard format, you know. So you want to get in there, knock out as much as you can. Try to get as high as you can. Get to Slayer, and then start doing as many of the rigs as you can. Try to pop at least 20 a day, 10 in the morning, 10 in the evening. Purchase tickets if you need to. Clear out the screens as quick as you can, and then make a decision on what you want to get, because they usually have a skin or 2 in there. After that. And copies of characters if you want to get. So there's some stuff to, there's usually some good stuff in there, but you can't, you got to clear through the 5 layers first before you have those options to get those. So you have to work through it and do as much as you can. In the last world boss, I was banging out just shy of 10,000, so I managed to increase my damage output dramatically. PvP's been pretty good. I have a pretty good PvP team right now. So I'm running, of course, as always, Dana, because she's just the best. And I got Nautilus, I've got Eve, and I decided to go ahead and run Merkala as my healer, simply because of the fact that she's dark, and I've got her fully ignited. She was one of the characters that was in that the free 6, as you notice, the last 6 event that they had, where they give you a bunch of good characters. If you do the event, you get 1 free character each day to choose from, and they give you like some good choices. Well, the ones that they gave us in this last one were completely ignited. I'm serious; they're completely maxed out. They have limit break max, ignition, everything was maxed out. And McCullough was one of the ones that was in there, and I decided to go ahead and use her because she does have a pretty good skill set, especially once you fully ignite her. So that's why everyone did, as you can see here, So I decided to go ahead and use her as my healer, simply because she's a little bit better than my current healer. I was using mostly everybody in PvP. At least from a lot's standpoint, uses, where's she at? Right there. Uses Neptune, but as you can see, I don't have her very far, so I'm working on igniting her. Once I get her ignition max, I'll probably switch back to her. simply because of the length that she has. She's a really good, but McCall's a little bit better because she's fully ignited. So I'm using her, and I haven't had any trouble with this. It's been a pretty good team in terms of dealing out the damage that I need to. I usually clear out my 5 a day, so I don't have much of trouble. So this is a pretty good team. Got to get one more cat for Nadlis, but I do have her in the House of Reincarnation, so I'll stumble across her sooner or later. All right, so yeah, that's it. So season 25, Ragna break. Get in there, knock it out, get those wood childs. I'll dust it off. Make sure you do the story modes, because you do the story right now. You will get the rewards for doing it, because there are not dungeon bonus missions for the dungeon. You'll be able to clear those out, so you'll get rewards for that. You get some onyx and some other stuff. Anytime they have a new story, they always have a dungeon. 4 dungeons, 1 for each level. It's not hard. I mean, guys, it's just take a team that's you got fully maxed out. You shouldn't have any trouble whatsoever clearing it. I mowed through it pretty quick, but so make sure you do that. So that you can get the rewards for that in bonus dungeon. There is an upgrade event going on for evolving. So evolving the 4 childs. I just use the only 4 childs I ever involve, of course, are the materials. Evolve those to materials so I can awaken up my 5-star characters and take them to 6-star. Take your 5-star to 6-star, and you need the 4-star mats to do that. So that's what I use to level that up. So I can do one right now. Actually, I think I have that. So what I do is I just materials. As you can see, I've got quite a few of them. So these are the only things that I really do. I really don't find evolving up any of the other 4 childs to be that useful or productive. So they need 4 childs. Evolve. And then just do that 3 times. 5 childs. Once you've done a bunch of these, you'll have enough to evolve your 5 childs. 5 childs, you want to choose some of the best ones in the group to evolve up. I've got a few that I got my eye on that I'm going to be looking at. I still haven't read through them yet. But so that's simple. It's a simple event, and you got plenty of time to do it. But you want to do it because the reward is, of course, a 5-star ticket. So you always want to do that. And you've got, it's a 20-day event, so it's not a 21-day. It was a 3-week event, so it's not that big a deal. But you definitely want to knock it out if you can. All right, so other than that, there's not a whole lot going on at this point. But the Ragna break's going to take, the Ragna break goes on. It's still going on. It's a 2-week event. And that's all due. I don't do Ragna burst very much, but you can try to get as many of these as you can and try to do damage. It's really difficult to even clear one of the actual steps. But it's fun to try, and it's fun to mix and combine teams, and try to get as many of the busters as you can. And then you get the tickets whenever you do it. And you can set it to do it repeat, so it'll just do it over and over. They really need to have a skip function, but they don't have that yet. So you have to fight through each time. So it takes a little while. But yeah, participate in it if you can and if you want to. All right. So that's all I got. So thanks a lot for watching. Remember to subscribe. Once you subscribe, you'll see the bell. Click on it. Get notified each time I do drop a video, which is quite frequently. All right. And always remember to like and share, as that helps the channel as well. Ken Muir coming at you from the corner, signing out.